Hi, my name is Janelle Lewis, and what I'm going to go ahead and show you guys in this video today is exactly what EQ means and how does EQ apply to a tracking session. Now, EQ is a short term for the word equalizer. Now, in a tracking session, when you use the equalizer, you're actually going in and you're changing the frequency response of that sound. There are two commonly used equalizers that are being used out there in recording studios everywhere. The first is a graphic equalizer, or a graphic EQ, and if you want to get more in depth, you will go ahead and use the parametric EQ or parametric equalizer. An equalizer can be used for all types of sounds, including vocals. Pretty much, an equalizer is really much a basic necessity for any tracking session in any studio, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys in and show you guys how I use EQ. So stay tuned. Alright, before I go ahead and get you guys in on this tracking session and show you guys how I use EQ in a tracking session, let me just go ahead and give you an overview of my studio or my home studio. I am using the M Audio Keyrig 49. This is where I make my tunes, get my melodies down for my MIDI. I am running my microphone through a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. That's two mic inputs. Phantom power is right here. Volume control is right here. I used to use my Behringer Xenix 802 for my vocals, just for the phantom power. Didn't really tweak any of the EQ on this out at all. But EQ also can be used on the mixer, and that's something I can get into you guys for another day. But yeah, I didn't mess with the EQ on that. I only use that for the phantom power, so I just figured I'll just get a regular audio interface and just use it that way. So I'm running my mic through this Focusrite, which is routed into this old-ass E-machine with an Intel Celeron that doesn't really process my programs really too well. So yeah, you know, you gotta work what you got, though. I mean, it does the job, though. It does what it can when it can. I also have my MPC, my Machine Micro. If you guys haven't heard about them, you guys should go ahead and check them out. Really, really great sounds on this program. I love using this MPC for my samples and my drum pads or my drum patterns. I'm running my speakers through this very old, about 14-year-old amplifier. It was given to me from my dad. Old Fisher amplifier. Works really, really well. And the speakers that I'm using is some Avio Radio Shack speakers I got on sale for $19. They're not the best studio speakers, I can tell you that right now, but when it comes, you know, when it comes down to me mixing this stuff, it mixes my stuff pretty well. It gives a really good response. It's a little bit bassy, I guess you can say, but then again, a lot of speakers this way are, so yeah. And then let's go over here to my microphone setup. I have, of course, my VoxGuard setup on it, and I'm running my mic, my MXL 990. It has a sock over it because I'm trying to preserve it for the dust, but it picks up the sound really well even with the sock. We even have the pop filter here, headphones hanging, and yeah, that's pretty much my little home studio setup for you guys. Let me go ahead and back up so you guys can go ahead and get a nice overview. This is where I make the magic, you guys. Anyways, I will see you guys on this tracking session, man. Stay tuned. Now, in a tracking session, when you're actually going in and EQing a sound, you're pretty much going into the program and pretty much cutting and boosting frequencies to adjust the sound accordingly to how you want it to sound. So I have a preview of a bass track here that I want to go ahead and make a little less punchy. I'll go ahead, play the track for you guys, let you guys hear how it sounds. Just, you know, unedited, no EQ to it. Then I'm going to go in, show you guys with the EQ, and then let you guys, you feel me, see the difference of actually cutting and, you know, boosting frequencies. So stay tuned. Now this bass here, you know, real nice sounding bass, but I just feel like it's a little too punchy for me. Like, you know, it's just, so what I want to go ahead and do is I want to go and EQ it to make it not as punchy, and bring it back to you guys. So let's go ahead and turn on the FX here. Now, this is a graphic parametric EQ. Pretty much I like this EQ better because it gives you more of an accurate editing or accurate cutting and boosting of the frequencies that you want. And you can actually see the waveform on on the track, so you can see exactly where you're cutting, what you're boosting, and all that. So really, I like a parametric EQ, and I would recommend it for anybody. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is turn this on. You guys hear how it made it less punchy? You guys hear the difference, right? Now, I'll go ahead and show you what it is on the spectrograph here. See, on the parametric EQ, what I went ahead and did was I cut off some of this other low end here. So this is really more of the bassier hits right here. I went ahead and cut that down a little bit. Then, just lowered, the low to mid range, just lowered it down a little bit, just to not make it be as punchy. So now it sounds a little lower and sounds a little bit smoother for the track. That's pretty much what the definition of EQ is, and pretty much an overview of how to use it in a tracking session. You're pretty much just cutting and boosting frequencies and adjusting accordingly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you guys out in some way. And of course, if you guys have any questions or comments, just please leave them down in the comment section below. And I'll be sure to get back to you guys with any of your inquiries. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more videos. Anyways, peace.